away and getting that investigation going?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, they understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have.
Caitlin Clark, and a controversy so wild it's got the internet buzzing like a beehive at a barbecue. You thought celebrity drama was just for Hollywood? Now the WNBA's serving up a reality show-worthy saga. And I'm here to break it all down with the speed of a fast break and the sass of a courtside heckler. This is Celebrity News Hoops Edition, so let's get it poppin'. Picture this. It's May 17, 2025, and the WNBA season's kicking off with a bang. The Indiana Fever are hosting the Chicago Sky.
We've got a couple of different clips here. One is just coming out, just surfacing, and it's Angel Reese speaking to the media, sort of.
And all eyes are on Caitlin Clark, the triple-double queen who's basically the Beyoncé of basketball right now, and Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed Chai Barbie who's been stirring the pot since her college days. These two have history. Think epic rivalries like Kanye and Taylor at the VMAs, but with jump shots and rebounds instead of mic grabs. But what went down in this game wasn't just about buckets. Oh no, it turned into a full-on soap opera, complete with booze, fouls, and a WNBA investigation that's got everyone picking sides. Ready for the tea? Let's spill it. First, let's set the scene. It's the third quarter. Fever's up 56-42, and Angel Reese is driving to the basket like she's auditioning for Fast Furious WNBA Drift. Caitlin Clark, not here for the layup party, comes in with a hard foul. Think of it like swatting a fly that's buzzing too close to your burger. Reese hits the deck and the crowd loses it.
And you may be like, sort of? Well, yeah, an actual responsible media would have asked follow-up questions, and any organizations that had any worth to them would allow said questions to be.
Booze rained down like confetti at a championship parade, but here's where it gets juicy. Some folks claim those boos weren't just about the play. They were laced with hate, maybe even racism. Angel's team calls it hateful fan comments, and the WNBA's like, hold up, we're launching an investigation. Meanwhile, Caitlin's out here shrugging like, it's just basketball, y'all. And Angel? She's playing the villain card 1 minute and the victim card the next. Confused? Don't worry, I'm about to unpack this like it's my suitcase after a Vegas weekend. Let's talk about Angel Reese for a sec. This woman's been leaning into the bad girl vibe harder than a Marvel villain in a leather jacket. Back in 2023, during the NCAA championship, she hit Caitlin with the iconic "you can't see me" wave.
Questions, framing it in a way like this is all fact, like these things all happened. These guys are all soft. All soft. The reporters at Chicago Sky, the reporters at The Athletic, the reporters at...
And a ring finger point, basically saying, I got the chip, and you don't. It was bold, it was brash, and the internet ate it up. Angel reveled in it, calling herself the villain and wearing that crown like it was bedazzled by Swarovski. Fast forward to now, and she's still throwing shade at Caitlin like posting a TikTok that allegedly mocked Clark as the white girl running from the fade. Savage, right? But here's the plot twist. When the Indiana crowd boos her, suddenly Angel's shocked, I tell you, that fans aren't throwing roses at her feet. Girl, you can't be the villain and expect a standing ovation in the opponent's house. That's like expecting a vegan to cheer at a butcher shop. Now let's give Angel her flowers. She's a beast on the court, 12 points, 17 rebounds in that game. She's got endorsements, commercials, and a fan base that calls her Chai Barbie for a reason. But the narrative she's pushing? It's like she's trying to direct her own Lifetime movie. 1 minute, she's taunting Caitlin, calling her crazy after that flagrant foul, and the next, she's posting on social media like everything's all love and vibes, captioning pics with "My heart is so full."
Racist comments aimed at Chicago Sky guard Angel Reese.
Today, we are hearing from Reese herself. Tina Nguyen also has team reaction.
In the midst of the...
Sis, pick a lane. Are you the fierce rival or the misunderstood hero? You can't be both, and then cry foul when the crowd picks a side. Speaking of sides, let's talk Caitlin Clark. This woman's out here moving like she's got a personal vendetta against the stat sheet. In that same game, she drops a triple-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, like it's just another Tuesday. She's got 3 triple-doubles in 41 games, which is the third most all-time in the WNBA, and she's barely played a full season. Caitlin's not just a player. She's a walking economic stimulus package. Arenas sell out, popcorn prices skyrocket, and sponsors are lining up like it's Black Friday at a Nike outlet. But here's the kicker. While Angel's out here stirring drama, Caitlin's just playing ball. When asked about the foul, she's like, "It's a take foul. I was going for the ball. It's basketball." No shade, no TikToks, just straight up hoops. It's like she's allergic to the drama, and that's driving Angel's camp wild.
WNBA's ongoing investigation of hateful speech from the Sky season opener against Indiana. Angel Reese is keeping her focus forward, adding, quote, "There's no place in this league for that."
Now let's get to the elephant in the arena, the racism allegations. After the game, reports surfaced that Fever fans were hurling hateful comments at Angel, maybe even racial slurs. The WNBA didn't waste time, announcing an investigation faster than you can say technical foul. They dropped a statement. "We strongly condemn racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society." Caitlin and her coach, Stephanie White, backed the investigation, with Caitlin saying, "There's no place for that in our game or society." Sounds good, right? But here's where I raise an eyebrow. Booing is part of sports. It's like salt in a recipe. You don't love it, but it's expected. LeBron gets booed in Boston, Tom Brady got it in New York, and nobody's calling it a hate crime. So why is Angel's team framing crowd noise as a federal offense? Look, I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. It's real and it's ugly. But when you slap the racism label on every boo, you risk watering down actual issues. Angel's camp is acting like the Indiana crowd was out here chanting manifestos, but sources like the Indianapolis Star say the alleged comments weren't even tied to the Clark Reese foul. It's starting to feel like a convenient way to deflect from Angel's mid-tier stat line and Caitlin's dominance. And let's be real, Angels fans aren't exactly saints.
Angel Reese has been doing looks very weird to a lot of people. So throughout the years, Reese has taunted Clark, and at this point, it's apparent that she is not a huge fan of Caitlin. This came to a point in the previous game where Caitlin Clark...
They've been dragging Caitlin online for weeks, mocking her, questioning her every move, and now they're clutching pearls when the crowd cheers for their homegirl? It's like throwing punches in a bar fight and then crying when someone swings back. Here's the tea. This whole saga reeks of jealousy dressed up as justice. Angel's been riding the rivalry wave since college, but now that Caitlin's stealing the spotlight, it's like Angel's stuck in a group chat where nobody's replying to her memes. She's out here posting cryptic TikToks and playing the sympathy card, but the math ain't mathing. Caitlin's not just winning on the court. She's winning the narrative without even trying. Angel's got the talent, the charisma, and the hustle, but instead of letting her game do the talking, she's leaning into this everyone's against me vibe. It's like she's trying to win an Oscar for Best Supporting Victim instead of an MVP trophy. And don't get me started on the WNBA's response. They're out here investigating fans like it's CSI Indianapolis, while Caitlin's filling arenas and boosting ratings. The league's been begging for attention for years, and now that they've got it, they're acting like loud fans are the problem. That's like a chef complaining the kitchen's too hot after landing a Michelin star. If the WNBA keeps policing crowd noise instead of celebrating the fact that people are actually watching, they're gonna fumble this glow-up faster than a rookie missing a layup. Let's zoom out for a hot second. This Clark Reese drama could have been legendary, like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, a rivalry that elevates the whole sport. Instead, it's turning into a circus where every play gets dissected like it's a crime scene.
Flagrantly fouled Reese, and she got super upset with Caitlin and called her crazy. The odd thing is, after all these incidents occur, Angel always acts like she has no issue with Caitlin and she's fine with it.
Angel's out here acting like Caitlin's success is a personal attack, while Caitlin's just hooping and letting her game shut down the noise. It's like comparing a TikTok rant to a TED Talk. One's loud, the other's impactful. And the fans, they're not racist for cheering their star. They're just obsessed with greatness, and right now Caitlin's serving it up on a platter. So, what's the real score? Angel Reese is a star in her own right, but she's got to stop chasing clout and start chasing buckets. Caitlin Clark's not your enemy, she's your competition. And competition means stepping up, not crying foul when the crowd doesn't bow. The WNBA's got a golden opportunity here. 2 young stars, sold-out arenas, and a chance to make women's basketball a household name. But if they keep letting social media narratives hijack the game, they're going to turn this blockbuster into a straight-to-DVD flop. All right, fam, that's the tea. Served hot and fresh. What do you think? Is Angel Reese getting unfairly booed, or is she playing the victim card too hard? And is Caitlin Clark just too good for her own good? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you're living for this drama, and subscribe for more celebrity news with all the spice and none of the fluff. Oh, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next time the WNBA turns into Real Housewives. We're just getting started, so stay locked in and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Basketball player, right?
And then she goes and posts online as if nothing happens. The caption of her first post is, "My heart is so full," along with another picture of herself smiling in the mirror.